Okay, this is July 26th, 9:25 in the morning, and I'm going to do a review of Monster Insights, which is a phenomenal tracking system on my domain host, which is Hostinger, and the domain is calltoactionsymbol.net. So when we started this, and I put it all the way back to March 1, it started on, what was the date here? October 19th of 2024 when we rebuilt this site. And we've had 5,000 sessions. We've had almost 8,500 views. And you can see where I got really aggressive on November 23rd and April 23rd. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah, down here. So we've had 870 comments, so that's almost, well, it's more than a 10% engagement. That's pretty high. Traffic is pretty much the middle of the week, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And the hours are pretty even throughout the day. This is disconcerting. 1 minute and 7 seconds. You know, the average American has a 9-second attention span. Bounce rate, we need to fix that. But 75% of my traffic is new. Usually mobile is number one, but I'm promoting heavily on using my desktop on Facebook and other areas. Normally mobile will be in the 80% range, but as I tell you, Facebook is the number one advertising company in the world, and my company back in 2004, Interactive Facebook TV, taught this guy Zuckerberg how to change his kids and cats social media platform to become the number one advertising company in the world, called Meta, which is Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. And yes, mobile is huge. They're running about equal. And easy way. Too bad that Eric refused to learn and listen, so I fired him from my board. But I was getting, well, together he would have been in the number 2 spot. A lot of traffic out of his network, but what he never understood is I was driving a ton of traffic to his network. But some people are just stupid and stubborn. I'll take the stupid ones every time because they can be trained through education. The stubborn ones, once they turn off their eyes and their ears and turn their mouth on, they're a lost cause. There's no way that anybody on earth can help them grow and increase their wisdom. It's just the way it is. This is a very powerful site when you use it live. It's tracking my video plays. Obviously the video that I lead with gets the most traffic. A lot of people watching theCUBE. This is interesting. Creating Magic, which is Lee Cockrell from Disney, and I'm trying to get him to join my board, and the last time I asked him, he said, interesting. I'll give that some serious thought. So we might have Lee Cockrell, who gets $20,000 every time he steps on a stage, being part of our board of directors. He was trained by he was hired by General Austin to train the 2- and 3-star generals on leadership in Afghanistan. So you think he knows a little bit about customer service excellence? Yeah, that's why he created the book, Creating Magic, and he created the Disney Leadership Institute. And I've got a lawsuit of $330,000 against Cal-Am Properties because they won't listen. And we offered to provide 2 days of training for $50,000, and they decided to evict me. So now they're going to learn what pain feels like. $330,000 going up $5,000 a day thank you very much, Jethro, for creating this opportunity for me. What an idiot. So here's where the traffic is coming. The time that they spent. A lot of time here in the bio. And creating magic. That's Lee right there. I need to drive more traffic to that. Let's see what technology they use to come onto my site. Wow. Everybody thinks Apple owns the world. They do not. Android does. Safari is only 10%. I never even heard of Puffin. Again, because of how I'm promoting currently versus how my clients promote, I'm about even, but you'll see that mobile's like 85% of the market for most of my clients. So I can even see how many people are live right now on the site. That's interesting. The speed we're working on, it's terrible, and we need to rebuild it. My web developer out of Morocco was a liar, and he created the wrong WordPress theme. And my hero in India, who's been with me for 8 years, has been trying to patch it up with Band-Aids, but we need to do a complete rebuild. So the load time sucks, to be honest. Interesting. The best explanation in 6 minutes is the Yellow Pages guy, and they totally re-engineered themselves to become what, in my humble opinion, is the best value CRM program, customer relationship management, in the world. And I grew up in that industry. I was with Singer Business Machines, then I was with Triad Systems, and when I was out of work, I tried to go to work for Semantic Act. And it's interesting, the guy who created Act, Sullivan, sold it to Semantic for a fortune, and they screwed it up and he bought it back. So they no longer exist. That's a shame. But this Thrive is phenomenal. Either a $200 package or a $400 package. Talk to me about that. Of course, Salesforce.com is the juggernaut. They're the one that is clearly the leader, but not for that kind of money. Oh, Tim Stewart, we only made this a short while ago. I think it's the best training program, and we're getting there. Wait till I start driving big numbers to this site, and that should rise exponentially. I need to put some coupons on my site. Interesting. Yeah, these are the only two places I've got buy now buttons. So this is the site. Hostinger is good, but I don't like their email system. And we've done some things that need to be
Welcome
fixed.
to call2actionsymbol.net.
This is the real home run. This is going viral. My friend is a cop. It's a program for every police department in America. When people arrive at this website, this is my bio for credibility. We want them to go 1, 2, 3, actually 1, 3, 2. This is created by a world-class video producer, an Oscar-winning video producer, Derek Hutchinson, and we're partners in a company called A Narrative
Special feature in the call to action software. From bustling city streets to remote corners of the globe, Magic Cube connects, engages, and delivers results. The future of communication isn't just here. and it's in your hands. Magic Cube. Unlock your mobile's potential. The Magic Cube has 6 sides for the ultimate multiple marketing tool, and you can get yours free. Visit call2action.net today and discover the magic for yourself. In a world drowning in information.
So, a professional knows how to do what it took me 15 years to create. That's Philip Arbaugh's website. He creates translations with 100% accuracy, 120 languages. It's two of my corporations. Milan is using software that's some of the best in the world. The guys who create commercials and Pepsi use this, very expensive. Hats off to Lions Club. They cost me $21 million because they didn't know how to listen, and a lawyer got involved, and we know that the difference between a fish and a lawyer is one's a scum-sucking bottom dweller and the other's a fish. So the children in foster care lost out big time because people assume things in their own mind that had nothing to do with truth and reality. But we'll probably get them back. This one is the best, but it's 43 minutes, so I'll let you do that. For somebody who's gotten the interest or the attention, we get their interest, and now we get the desire through the training of what a Movies is, a mobile optimized video site, which is a landing page for 85% of the users that use mobile, and we do it better than anybody on the face of the earth, and no one in the world can do this for the $149 we charge. And this is if you were using a mobile, you would follow the instructions and click here and go directly to a Movies. And it's a shame. I helped Eric with Easy Way Network. I still love him, but his stubbornness exceeds anybody I know on earth. Here's the backpacks of belonging with all the Lions logos removed. I still own that. We're taking it to Rotary. I am the newest member of American Legion. I hope to become the communication director for American Legion's Be the One program for all 7.5 million members. Here's my ad. Change your freebie software that amateurs use that fail 20 to 70% of the time. Buy our hand-built, professional, $79 one time. And yeah, we're involved with these people who are involved with us. Here's how you buy. Here's, I love this. This is AI. You gotta listen to this. This still blows my socks. And yes, we're gonna try to save democracy from rapists and convicted felons. Took me 9 years to get Bannon in prison. That happened. And then when he got out of prison after 4 months because of the January 1st hearings, he decided that dropping the soap in a federal penitentiary, not a whole lot of fun in the shower. So when he got out, to avoid going back in, he pled guilty to We Fund the Wall. So he's history. There's nobody that can compete with our delivery. We are the most powerful communication tool known to mankind. Here's my TED Talk on steroids. And here's the whole enchilada, which is overkill. Here are the people on my team. I am not a genius, but I sure know how to attract them. I surround myself with some of the greatest minds on earth, and I am so humbled that they decide to follow me. How crazy are they, right? And yeah, this is a 30% commission program for doing nothing. I'm on magazines, TV, everywhere, and I'm the ultimate connector, and I believe in connecting with Grand Connection. Right here is JV Directory. They are phenomenal. This guy is the biggest, classiest person I know, and that's our mission. Yeah, I don't have time to talk to a salesman. I have a war to fight. Notice the Gatling gun in the wagon. I commissioned this 15 years ago. How did it work out for Cutler? Let me know that. Or Custer. Same thing happens to the people in Arizona who practice contempt prior to investigation. That eliminates their potential for understanding and why they remain the worst education system in the country. And Dr. John and I committed to Katie, the governor, that we're going to make him #1. And then we're going to make U.S. not the 125th literacy in the world, but #1. And if you can get through this veterans video without crying, you're a better person than me. And yeah, I do fire people. And it costs me millions of dollars, but you don't lie to me and you don't ghost me. So that's our world-class website, and I'm pretty easy to get a hold of, you think? And yeah, of course, we're Meta verified, seeing as how we taught Zuckerberg how to do it. So, that's the website. And what I recommend you do after you watch those 3 videos is you just go up the top. And by the way, this is like getting a master's degree from ASU in two-way interactive digital dialogue experiences without paying a penny. And here is the difference between the freebie software that fails 20 to 70%.
Welcome to call2actionsymbol.net.
That's why it fails, 7 points. Here's why we succeed, because nobody on earth delivers what we can deliver. And this used to be my best video at 6 minutes and 11 seconds. It is the Yellow Pages guy. Can you imagine a sales job more difficult than that? Yeah, the pager salesman. So we unleash modern marketing strategy, and we're all about innovation. God bless these people. They are the best in the world. My web developer's been with me 8 years. Debbie, you're gorgeous. And Molly, how many people in the world are Google product experts? 1,000. How many people are top 50 ambassadors? 50. They bring you to headquarters every year, and since 2016, treat you like the queen you are, all expenses paid. You've been with me through trial and error. I thank you, thank you, thank you. All of this because we have a basic product that looks like a business card, but it took 15 years of trial and error, so you don't have to go through the learning curve. So get in touch with us, ask us a question, and yes, you can scan a QR code right off the screen of your smartphone.
Welcome to call2actionsymbol.net.